Right, good afternoon and welcome back, or good morning, or good night, depending on what time you're looking at this video, right? Welcome back to our series on CSEC Quadratics, where we want to learn everything that we could about quadratics, right? At the end of this, again, right, this may be around 15 videos long, right? Because at the end of this, I want you all to be able to watch these videos and know how to factorize things by yourself, right? You all could do this on your own. Parents could teach your children, right? Teachers could guide the students to this video, and the students can learn it at home and then come and present in class, right? That's the whole point at the end of this course, right? So today we just want to continue with what we did last class, which is factorization by grouping, and we just want to do a few harder questions to go with this, right? So let's say for one, we want to factorize 10x minus 2xy um, plus 4y minus 20. Good. So this is what I like to call four-term factorization, but the proper name for it is factorization by grouping, right? Because we group these terms together and then we factorize the pairs. So this first pair here, now I don't like to put brackets around here. The reason is it kind of leaves out the sign that you have, right? So this first term here, what do they have in common? What could divide this term and this term? We know 2 could divide them and also x. So let's say that we multiply by 2x. We also have to divide the answer by 2x to balance off the expression. So 10x divided by 2x is 5, right? And 2xy divided by 2x is just minus y. Now, if you're unsure how we got this inside here, feel free to go back to the older videos, right? The previous 5 videos, and you can explain it, and it will be explained all the way up there. Right now, this one here now. What could I withdraw from here? Now, if I take out the 4 here, I will get y divided by 4 is 4y divided by 4 is y. 20 divided by 4 is 5. But look, I have a little problem here. This is y minus 5, and sorry, this is 5 minus 5, and this is y minus 5. They are almost the same thing, right? Now, you notice what I took out? I took out positive 4. Now, in this case, where you see two brackets, they have different, it's the same terms, but different orders. Check what we do here, right? It's a nice, easy trick. Instead of taking out positive 4, let's factorize negative 4. 4y divided by negative 4 is negative y, and negative 20 divided by negative 4 is positive 5. Now you're probably wondering, well, we didn't do much there, right? What you have to remember, this is a little property of addition. Addition is commutative. It means that you could switch around the terms. Minus y plus 5 is the same as 5 plus minus y, right? That's what we call the commutative property. So this and this is actually the same thing. Now we have our common term 5 minus y. We take that out and we could now put what is outside the brackets, which is 2x minus 4 into the next bracket. Now, if you're unsure how we went from this step to this step, feel free to watch video 5 in this series. Right, video 5 in the series will be factorization by grouping 1, and that will explain how we took out this 5 minus y and ended up with this inside here. Right, in case you want to clarify a little bit more. Remember, you want to watch this series in order as much as you could. Right, so let's go again. Another question. Let's say that we have 2ac, 2ac plus 4bc, 2ac plus 4bc minus a squared minus 2ab. Now again, you try to take note of what could pair off, right? Between these two, you have a common term 2 and c. Here you have a common term a, so it should be able to be factorized. So I can take out this 2 and the a. 2ac divided by 2a is c. 4bc divided by 2a is plus 2b. 4 divided by 2 is 2. C, um, sorry, it's 2c we're supposed to take out, right? Sorry, 2c, right? My bad. So 2ac divided by 2c is a. 4bc divided by 2c is 2b. Now over here now. Now if I am taking out this minus here, this minus, and you always take, remember, you always take out the smallest power of e. So minus e minus e squared divided by minus e is positive e, minus 2ab divided by minus e is positive 2b. Now again, going back to our previous video, you will see that you could now factor out this a plus 2b into 2c minus e, and that's the answer there. Yeah, so factorization by grouping is really not too bad. Just get the practice it and I promise you you'll be fine, right? Factorization is not a hard topic, right? And you all have me here as an online teacher. You can feel free to ask questions on the chat whenever you want. All right, let's go again. Let's go with 5ax plus 3bx minus 5ay minus 5ay minus 3by. Good. So let's see what we get here. Again, anytime you want, you can pause the video, try it on your own, and then you can see my solution in real time. So between these two terms here, sometimes that does happen. Yeah. Right. So these two terms here, you have only x in common. Between these two terms, you have y in common. So let's hope for the best. From these two terms, I factor out the x. X into 5ax divided by x is 5e plus 3bx divided by x is 3b. Now this one here now, if I have this y and I want to take out that y and I have this negative sign outside here, right? Minus 5ay divided by minus y is positive 5e, and minus divided by minus is a positive. The y is cancel off. Minus 3by divided by minus y is positive 3b. And now, just like in the last video when I taught you, this and this brackets is a common. Imagine that you have a big brackets outside here. You take out the common term, which is 5a plus 3b, and what you are left with is the two terms outside the brackets, x minus y. Yeah, you'll notice that it's starting to see things in common now, right? So my advice is, what you could do is look at the examples that I'm doing and practice them for yourself, because this way you have somebody going through the questions with you piece by piece, right? In that way, you get the practice other than the practice papers that I'll be sending to you all as well, um, in the comment section below or in the description. I'm not sure which place as yet that I put in it. I'm still recording all these videos one after the other. So I still have to decide where exactly I put in all these worksheets that I will be doing for you all, right? Do these examples with me as I am doing them, so you know that you can get real-time correction. All right, so let's go again. This pair here is, our common term is p. So let's factor out that p. Xp divided by p is x plus y divided by p is y. Now, if I choose to take out the negative, right, minus, and the common term is q, minus xq divided by minus q, negative divided by negative is a positive. The q's will cancel to give you x. Minus yq divided by minus q is plus y. And now we have this common term here, right? X plus y, x plus y. Imagine a big brackets here. Imagine that you pull out the 2x plus y's outside. And what you are left with inside the brackets is just this p and minus q. Right? Now I would have showed you all the proper technique when, and the reason why this works out 2 videos ago. I think a video ago, 2 videos, I can't remember, right? So go back to that if you need to understand why this works for. And let's do one more game before we end the video. Um let's do AB plus 2AC minus BD minus 2DC. Yeah. So we look at these here and let's see what we'll get. Right? We have from these two, we have A in common. So A into AB divided by A is B plus 2AC divided by A is 2C. Oops, sorry. 2c. Now, if I choose to leave the negative outside, and my common term here is d, b minus bd divided by d is positive b. Minus 2dc divided by minus d is positive 2c. Negative divided by negative is a positive. And now we have these two in common. Imagine that it take out both of those common terms, so b plus 2c. What we have remaining is this and this, which is a minus d. And this is how we do factorization by grouping. Of course, there are some little bit more challenging ones. I would have done a couple of them in the previous session, right? So you all could feel free to look up all of the sessions before. If this is the first time you're seeing this, I would have done a lot of the questions before. And um I'm going to send you some more practice in the worksheets, right? And of course, at the end of the full series, I'll be doing a past paper review with at least 6 or 7 questions on each one of these topics, as much as they come in the past papers. So you will get to see how it comes in the past papers. So this here is factorization by grouping step by step, right? So feel free to leave any questions in the comment section, and I will try to get back to you as soon as I could. Try out the worksheet whenever you get a chance, and you all will do excellently. So in the next video, we're going to be using these same factorization by grouping, but with some slightly different terms, right? And then we will lead into a new topic just after that called quadratics, which is what this whole course is about. So with that being said, I will end the video here now, and until I see you all in the next video, stay safe everybody. Take care.